Breyers has created a spectacular ice cream dessert called Viennetta.
I remember this.
But despite its delicious premium ice cream, with its irresistible crisp chocolatey layers, Viennetta could leave you with one small problem. Viennetta from Breyers. One slice is never enough.
One slice was never enough. Back when I ate ice cream.
I'm a big fan of retiring as soon as you can do it. In economics, there's something called the law of diminishing returns. It basically says that the more you do something, the less value you get from it. Understanding it is the reason why I think you should
So the longer you have retired, the less value you get from retirement. No?
retire as early as possible. Let me explain. Imagine that pizza is your favorite food. Might not be too hard to imagine for some of you. It's also fascinating to me how often I manage to talk about pizza on a financial YouTube channel, but that's a whole other thing. Back to the story. Imagine that pizza is your favorite food. If you got it once a week, you'd probably never get tired of it. But what if pizza was the only thing that you had to eat? After a month or two, you'd get really sick of it. The more you had of it, the less value you received from eating it. That's a roundabout way of explaining what the law of diminishing returns is. It's a fancier way of teaching us what all of our grandmas used to teach us. Too much of a
Forsen.
If you have the ability to retire and you have the desire to retire, you should essentially figure out retiring immediately, because each day that you move past that point when you're able to retire, you spend more of the most precious resource we have, which is time, to attain additional resources that you don't need, in this case, money. I'll show you what I mean with a picture. This is what the law of diminishing returns looks like. As more time goes on, even if the amount of money that you have is going up, the use of that money becomes less and less valuable. So I'll put a line here on the chart. Let's assume that this is the amount of money you actually need to meet your retirement goals. Continuing to work and save and invest beyond that point is providing a diminishing return to you, because extra money is no longer adding meaningful value. It's turned into pizza number 137. It's just not making a difference anymore. Meanwhile, time is marching on, and as you continue to work and accumulate more assets, time continues to pass you by, and you're losing the ability to use those additional assets. I've seen a lot of people over the course of my career as a financial advisor who look back with some regret on decisions that they've made. And it's actually part of the reason why I have the YouTube channel. It's to share things that I've learned with other folks. As I was told many years ago, it's much better to learn from someone else's mistakes than to have to learn from your own mistakes. One of the most common regrets I hear from older retirees is that they didn't retire sooner when they were able to enjoy the money more, or that they didn't spend more money early in retirement because they kept saving it for a rainy day that never came. I understand why they made those decisions when they made them, because money, when you retire, seems like the most limited resource. It's because you're no longer working and earning an income, and so you say we have to conserve what we have. But in fact, the actual most limited resource is time. No matter what you do, you cannot get any more of it. It's passing all of us by, honestly, without a great appreciation for how quickly it's going, until it's too late and it's already gone. Hey, if you're enjoying the video, subscribe to the channel. Come on back and
I am not enjoying the video. You're stupid.